Hello all, today is Thursday, May 21st, maybe 22nd, somewhere around there, 21st. Not the granddaughter I live with, but my other granddaughter is graduating tomorrow, and I made the hard decision not to go because it's got like 250, 300 people all in the same room, and I got a lot of health issues. I decided it's probably not the best idea, but I think I hurt that whole family's feelings, but I made the decision I thought was right for me. I got tagged by Barbara Jean, and age is just a number. You need to go check her website out. She's great. With 14 questions. I just did the 50 questions. Now I have 14 questions. So I'm going to do that, and I thought about tagging, but I looked up, but almost everybody that watches this channel, that has a channel, has already answered these questions. So if you haven't, tag your it and post down below that you're going to answer them, so people will go to your channel and watch them. Get you some new viewers maybe. So the first one is, what month were you born? I was born in November 7th. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Scorpio, but I don't quite believe it because my ex-husband's a Scorpio too, because his birthday is the day after mine. And we're just like totally different opposites, so I'm not sure I believe in zodiac signs. At least for me, I don't fit the typical Scorpio, I mean. What was my worst subject in school? I guess it was math. I never really, I think part of it was I just didn't get good teaching, and so I never really got the concepts. When I went to schools, all you had to take was algebra and geometry, and I was in a college prep track. So all this, calculus and all this, I never had to take any of that. So when the kids do it, I'm just like, go ask your parents. I'm not helping you on that one. What's your favorite cereal? Well, a lot of the cereals I used to eat, I can't eat anymore because they have gluten in them. If I eat cereal, which I don't very often, I usually eat like some form of Cheerios, because Cheerios are all gluten-free, like regular Cheerios or Honey Nut, or some kind of Cheerios, because they're gluten-free. What's your favorite color? Well, I have a color that I like to decorate with, and then I have a color I like to wear. I like yellow. Like, I've got a gold bedspread or comforter in my room that goes with that screen I've got over my bed, so I like kind of a yellowish, like a house that's yellow with a big old porch out front. I think those are great. But as far as colors to wear, I look good. Every time I wear bright red, it has to be like the blue red, not the orange red. I get compliments, so I'd say red. What's your favorite sandwich? Well, I did a video where I showed that my favorite sandwich. It's called Rose's Subs, and it's you take a loaf of French bread and you put cheese and ham and turkey, and then you put the lid back on, and then you melt some butter with some Hidden Valley Ranch dry mix, and you pour that all over the top and wrap it up in foil and bake it, and it gets all melty and yummy, and you take the foil off a little bit and crispy it up. That's really good. And I can do that with some gluten-free bread and have that too. So I'd say that's my favorite sandwich. What's your favorite car? I like the one I have now. It's a Nissan Altima. It's the first car I've ever had that has all the bells and whistles. I got it from a friend was going to trade it in, and she gave it to me for the costs that they were going to give her for the trade-in. So I got a really good deal on it. And it's got like the heated seats and the, all that power windows and all that fancy stuff, which I never had before. But another car I really like, my son has a 66 Mustang. Candy apple red, and it's got a big old 357 Windsor engine in it, and that's a great car. I love his Mustang, and everybody loves his Mustang. Both kids wanted that Mustang, but neither one's getting it. He bought it when he was 16, so it's been his baby all these years. What's your favorite board game? Nobody's ever heard of this. It's called Settlers of Catan, and it's a strategy game. You try and acquire, it's kind of like Monopoly meets Risk. You you're trying to acquire things, but you can thwart the other people, and there's a lot of strategy involved, and I really enjoy it because it's not like something. I've tried Bunko, which I think the only reason to play Bunko is so they can chit chat together, because there's no real strategy or anything with Bunko. It's you just throw the dice or cards, or I don't even remember what it is. But anyway, I like more of a challenge strategy type game than ones that. I do like Pinochle too. That's something I've been playing, well, used to, till we got quarantined. Once a month with some girlfriends, we'd get together and play Pinochle. We used to play Pinochle when my husband was stationed in Japan, and there was a couple more other couples that we'd get together with and play Pinochle. It's kind of a military game, I think. I think guys in the military used to play Pinochle back in the day. Where did I grow up? Well, that's a question. I was born in Oregon, and we moved like every couple years. We made our way all the way down to the Southern California and then started back up again. Went to high school in San Diego, which is a great place to go to high school. They got the beaches, they got the mountains. I loved San Diego, but I couldn't afford to live there now. It's crazy how much it costs to live in San Diego. But so I wouldn't say I was really grew up any one particular place. I moved every couple of years. My dad worked for Montgomery Wards, and you had to move to get promoted, so we moved a lot. Even we weren't military, but it's like we were because we moved all the time. Let's see, favorite Disney character. Oh gee, I don't know. I like Maleficent. She's kind of cool. That's my most recent favorite. Who is your hero? I'd say Jesus. My mom, maybe. If you're talking a person that I've actually met in person, I'd say my mom. She died when I was 14, but she was just the sweetest, kindest woman. Even when she was dying of cancer, she helped the kid downstairs get off of drugs, and she just is always, out there for everybody else. If you ever performed on a stage, well, I was in the choir, so kind of, sort of. I was in the choir at church for a few years, but not really a performance. Oops, uh-oh. I accidentally went out of the questions. There we go. Did you go to a private or public school? Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of money. We went to public school, that's for sure. Who was my celebrity crush? I gave a little hint of this on Barbara Jean's channel. My celebrity crush was Elvis Presley in his younger years. Like in Blue Hawaii, if you've ever seen Blue Hawaii, that was my favorite Elvis Presley movie. The song I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, it's a beautiful song, and that was my favorite Elvis Presley song. So that's my 14, and if you haven't done this quiz, I'll put the questions below for you, so you can be sure and put in your comments that you're going to answer these on your channel, so people will head over to your channel and you get maybe some new viewers. I have a BoxyCharm that I just got in the mail, so I'm going to do a video on that in a little bit, so I'll put that up after this one. And after that, I have my Shop Miss A stuff is finally on the way, so I should get that sometime soon. I ordered it May 1st, and it just finally shipped yesterday. So whenever it gets here, I'll do that one. And I have a Stitch Fix coming, they say between June 2nd and June 11th. And I decided, I haven't done it in a while, I decided to go ahead and order a Fashion. So they haven't styled it yet. From what I'm hearing, it takes more like a week for them to style it instead of a couple days, but I get that. They probably got a lot less people working, and the warehouses are probably kind of skimpy, so that's why I did Stitch Fix and Fashion. I thought between the two of them, maybe I'd get what I want, because, the warehouses are kind of picked over, I guess you would say. And what else is coming? Oh, one more. Sonia Diva by Sonia, Diva Bag by Sonia, or Sonia's Diva Bag, whichever way you do it. That one's coming too. I haven't heard from her, so usually I get that weight at the end of the month, and right about now I get a thing saying, because there's always one piece that you can pick what color you want, so I should get an email from her pretty soon saying which one of these colors do you want. I think it's a lipstick this time that you get to pick. But I've avoided watching BoxyCharm videos and and they Sonia Diva ones because I don't want to know. Are you liking my hair? I'm kind of liking it now that it's going out. It's kind of getting flippy and floaty. So I got an appointment to get my hair cut, but I don't really want it cut. I just want maybe a little more shape to it, so it's not so crazy looking. But I'm kind of liking it instead of bangs. If I wore bangs, they're like ooh, all the way down to my mouth practically. So I'm going out the bangs just for fun because I haven't not had bangs in 20 years probably. So, and those of you who were praying for me to be able to get my Botox shot, the ones that know that story, they just texted me and they're not only going to keep their appointment, they moved it up a week, so I get it next Tuesday. I'll be able to get it, so yay! Because I have a neurological condition that causes my eyes to close, and I get Botox shots all around my eyes, and it helps with that. So it's getting so I'm having trouble keeping, especially this particular eye, because I had shingles in this one, and it's been jacked up ever since. So I'm happy. Thanks for your prayers. Those who prayed for me. It's great. I get to go a week early. So I will see you all again very soon. And for me, it's like 5 minutes because I'm going to do the BoxyCharm as soon as I end this one. But I'll probably put it up a day or two later just to, spread things out a little bit. Have a great day and stay safe and love y'all. Bye-bye.